Product rule, please. Take that, please. Let's do product rule, please. Definition. Let's do product rule, please. Definition. A product, the term product here means the result of multiplication. A product is the result of multiplication. That's it. The result of multiplication. Hence, product rule is used when two or more terms are multiplying. That's it. A product is the result of multiplication. Hence, product rule is used when two or more terms are multiplying. Please know when to use them. When two or more terms are multiplying. When do I use general method? Well, if you have x power something, general method. When do you use chain rule? Well, if you have number of terms, raised to power, a very high power, or rational power, or negative power. When do you use product rule? Well, when terms are multiplying. When do you use first principle? Only when you're asked to. Don't stress yourself. Only when you're asked to. If you're not asked to, don't stress yourself. All right, so a product is the result of multiplication. Hence, product rule is used when two or more terms are multiplied. Have I said that? All right. Given two functions in terms of x, that is u of x and v of x. Given two functions in terms of x, I point A, that is u of x and v of x. Given two functions in terms of x, that is u of x and v of x. And the function f of x equal to y equal to u of x dot v of x. All right. And the function f of x equal to y. Before now, we've already established this concept that f of x equal to y. F of x equal to y equal to u of x dot v of x. This dot means multiplication. So when I say u of x dot v of x, means u of x is multiplying v of x. This stuff or this thing here validates why it's a product rule. Why am I using product rule here? Well, this function is multiplying this. Product rule. All right. The product rule formula states that f prime of x, that's first derivative, is equal to dy dx, which is equal to v du over dx plus u dv over dx. That's your formula. All right. For chain rule, we said dy dx is equal to dy du times du dx. For product rule, dy dx is equal to v du dx plus u dv dx. That's it. Sample question. Find the y dx in the following. Sample question. Find the y dx in the following. Sample question. Find the y dx in the following. All right. Sample question. Find the y dx in the following. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll start with this 4 first. I'll check for your past questions if I can find something on this, and then we proceed. All right, so as usual, the first example, we used to understand the concept. Once we get the concept right, we can work out others. If I'm asked to find the y dx in this one here, first things first, looking at this, is not exactly a general method, although you could make a general method. How? Expand this and then solve it. Oh, okay. First principle, no go area, don't worry. This one here, chain rule, is not really your chain rule format. It's not. Chain rule format is usually something to part this. So it's not the usual chain rule format. So it's not this. But if I observe clearly in this question, this is multiplying this. This is multiplying this. This one here is multiplying this. This one is multiplying this. That is how you know it's a product rule. So I know it's a product rule when you have two things multiplying. That's a product rule. All right. So how do you solve product rule? Simple something. Simple. First things first, you say let u be equal to the first bracket here, which is what there? X plus 2. Find the u dx. Let's differentiate this. From here, du dx is simply different. If I differentiate x, what do I get? The number there is 1, of course. So I have 1. Constant is what there? 0. It's gone. Next up, I also say let v be equal to the second term, which is what there? X cubed plus 3. Differentiate v with respect to x. Only be dv dx. dv dx. So I'll have that dv over dx is equal to what do you have here? That's 3x squared. Constant becomes what there? 0, and it's gone. But once you do this, you're done already. You now say using product rule. Using product rule. We'll say dy dx. We call the formula there. Dy dx is equal to what there? V du dx plus u u du dx u dv, not u du dx, u dv dx. We are just writing v dv dx plus u du dx. And in writing this, make sure you differentiate between u and v. Some of you, the way you write your u, not write u like this. This is showing v, please. Help me out, please. What's v? X cubed plus 3. That is v. V should multiply the u dx. What's the u dx? 1 plus u. What's u there? X plus 2 multiplies the v dx. 3x squared. So you have this. So this is v du dx plus u dv dx. Please expand this. What do you have here? 1 times x cubed is x cubed plus 1 times 3 is 3 plus x times 3x squared. You see what there? 3x cubed plus 2 times 3x squared, 6x squared. Any like terms, please? Any like terms? Because there's x cubed, there's x cubed. The number here is 1, Abi? So that's equal to 1 plus 3, 4x cubed. In arranging polynomials, you arrange polynomials in order of descending order. In essence, if I'm having an x cube, in descending order, after x cube, what comes next there? X squared. So you don't pick this one, no, you pick the x squared first. So it becomes plus what there? 6x squared plus what there? 3. This is the value of the y dx. This is product rule. Right? No big deal. Right? V du dx plus u dv dx. That is product rule. Please help me open the door, please. Just help me open the door, please. That is product rule, please. No big deal. Let me ask a question. This question, can I use a different method to solve this? Do you think I can use a different method to solve this? Which method? Why? And how? You expand. If I ask you to expand with, if you talk, but you've had the expand. You said expand what exactly? Anyways, the idea is simple. I can expand this, Abi. Yep. If you expand this, you have a term. If you differentiate that term, you have this answer. That's it. So yes, you can use what? General method. Yeah. Let's do something. I want you to choose a method. Any method you choose, I'll get the answer before you. Let's do it that way. Will you choose a method? It's in your hands now. If you want to use general, I will use chain rule. If you want to use chain rule, I use general. Whichever one. Use first principle. Which one do you want to use? Which one do you want to use now? Hold on. You want to use general? Let me stand up. You want to use chain rule? Let me stand up. Let's do first to finish now. General versus chain rule. Use one. I'll use. So if you already started solving, you're already out of the game. It's not me you cheat. It's not me you cheat and embarrass. Ain't doing that, man. So which are we doing? General or product rule? You're doing product. Let me stand up. Okay, so you do product, do general. First to finish, please. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. My answer is correct. Funny how you gave me the easier one. Yeah, you don't know. You gave me the easier one. All right, let's use what product rule? Product rule, please. Even if you use general, use product, I will see first you. Like it's literally clear. V x squared minus 3 du dx. Du dx is 4x 20x to the power 6. 20 to this, that becomes what? Don't worry, it's long. Don't worry, sorry, it's long. Please. All right. Let u be equal to the first term. Thank God you chose that one. 4x to the power 5 plus 9. Let's get du dx. Du dx is equal to what do you have here? 20x to the power what? 4. That's all. Next up, let v be equal to second term there. X squared minus 3. Give me the v dx. What do you have there? This gives you 2x. All right. So using product rule, we have that dy dx is equal to v du dx plus u dv dx. All right. What's v there?
To get the complete video, simply join the first year students channel membership or get the Calculus Made Easy course from my website. Simply visit www.jonahemmanuel.com/courses to get started. Both links in video description. To get the complete video, simply join the first year students channel membership or get the Calculus Made Easy course from my website. Simply visit www.jonahemmanuel.com/courses to get started. Both links in video description.